What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I pray everybody's just having a rockin' kickin' Sunday. I know I am. I had an amazing time at church. Great word, great fellowship. Then went and eaten afterwards. I'm full spiritually and physically. All of the above. Now I just want to share some of that with y'all. What I've got from the word today. One thing I took from it was, man, it's just my perception, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. Your perception is your reality. Whatever you focus on, wherever you are musing on, whatever you constantly looking at in your mind's eye, that's going to be your reality. And it's important what we muse on and what we look at, because inevitably that's what we're going to get. That's the direction we're going in. And I hope and pray you guys are looking at Jesus and just looking at him with a steady eye, in your mind's eye, keeping a single eye, and just staying steadfast and looking at him, because he is our answer. And just keeping a single eye and not being dual in your mind and not having two opinions. You know, God will never entertain two thoughts about one thing. He's always got one answer. His answer is Jesus. And, you know, that's the answer to all humanity's problems, is just looking at Jesus. And if we ever find ourselves frustrated or caught in a mess, and we, feel a lot of tension and stress, anxiety, worry, all that stuff, if you ever find yourself feeling that, it's because you took your eyes off Jesus. And unfortunately, that's the reality if it's gonna be if you're not looking at him. But the good news is we get to decide what we can look at and what we want to look at. And I encourage you today, look at Jesus. He is our answer. And your perception is your reality. So if he speaks a word to you, just look at it. Follow through with it. Whatever that may look like, whatever that entails, whatever God's showing you in your life, communicate back to him about his word. Say, it's like, Lord, you said this. This is what your word says. Bring it to him. Counsel him out of his own word. He loves it when we do that. You might think, well, doesn't he know all things? Yeah, of course he knows all things. But it says, make your request known unto him. So whatever it is that you're in need of or, want, make that known to him, that he knows that you're in need, because he wants communication. He wants fellowship. He wants to fellowship with you. And if you're holding that from him, yeah, he knows about it, but oftentimes he may even present himself like he knows nothing of it, because he doesn't want to infringe on your company. Like, he doesn't want to infringe on your space. He wants to feel like he's invited. He wants to be a gentleman. And if he was to come in there and forcefully open that up to you, then that wouldn't be very nice. That wouldn't be very kind. But oftentimes we conduct ourselves like that's what we want him to do, but he's not going to do that. He's just simply not going to do it. Like, we have to open ourselves to him and offer fellowship. Look at his word. Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself in the Lord. Bless your soul. I say to my soul, bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that's within me. Bless his holy name. Forget not his benefits and all that he's done for you. It's important to encourage yourself daily in this. Even if you don't feel like it. That's right. Even if you don't feel like it. Because guess what? It's not about feelings. Somebody out there needs to hear the word. Somebody out there needs to be encouraged. could have been like, well, I don't feel like making this video today, but I know God's called me to do it, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna obey His word. I'm gonna be obedient. And He rewards those who obey His word. So just take some time today. Just talk to Him. Tell Him your needs. He already knows what you need before you even bring it to Him. But He just wants to fellowship with you. Just make it about Him. Make it about Him and seeking Him. And He will unfold. He will unfold what He wants you to see in this season of your life. God is doing amazing, great, mighty things. Great, mighty things. Stuff that we even overlook sometimes. I know I do. Sometimes I realize I'm like, okay, Lord, everything may not be working out the way I expect it to, but where's my expectations at? But if I leave my expectations in Him and put it in His hands, then I know it's got to work out for good. But if I leave it to myself and I choose to carry that burden, then it's up to me for it to work for good. And it may not work for good if it's up to me, because I could let me down. But I made the decision. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it in your hands, Lord. I'm gonna put it in your hands, because I know your hands is a lot more effective than just leaving it up to me. So I just want to encourage you, get on here for a few minutes. I don't have a lengthy word. I'm not gonna stay on here too long. I just want to encourage you, if you got something you want to talk to Him about, just tell Him what's on your heart. He's listening. He knows your heart. He knew you before you even formed in your mother's womb. He knew you. And that word, and that knew doesn't mean like, oh yeah, I know so and so. He knew you intimately. He knew you. He knew every hair on your head that was gonna be there. He knows the number of hairs on your head. That's pretty close to know how many hairs is on your head. You know how many breaths is gonna be in your body before you're no longer in your body. He knows everything there is to know about you, and He's not one bit concerned with your outcome. Your outcome is secure. Your outcome is secure in Him, because He's Alpha, Omega, beginning and the end. He is all in one. He's everywhere at one time, omnipresent, and He's sovereign. There's nothing you can do to separate yourself from the love of God. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope this has inspired you and has blessed you, has lifted up your spirit. If it has, like always, please like, comment. And some of you guys aren't commenting. I notice sometimes you like the video, but you're not commenting on it. I want to encourage you to comment on it if you've enjoyed this video. Share it with a friend. And until next time, guys, I love you. Be safe, and I'll see you on the next video.